WVTC Radio Detroit. You can find us on Facebook, YouTube, X, and our website, www.wvtcdetroit.com, or download our WVTC app from the Play Store for Android users and the App Store for iPhone users.
This is Larry Whitfield. Welcome to Sunday Throwbacks right here on WVTC Detroit. On today's show, it is our hope that you will enjoy great music from past and present, that you will be impacted by a throwback moment. So listen, call a neighbor, call a friend, call somebody. Let them know Sunday Throwbacks is on. Let's go. It's Sunday. Sunday Throwbacks. What's going on, everybody? This is Sunday Throwbacks. I am your host, Larry Whitfield, and I'm so excited. Today, we have a guest all the way. She's StreamYarding, though. She's from L.A., Los Angeles, California. I'm talking about Wednesday Rodgers. She is the daughter of the late, great DJ Rodgers. I'm talking about a man that changed the face of music as we know it, and we are going to be talking to his daughter, and we're just going to be sharing some childhood moments. We're going to take you to some good music that he put out, and there are some things that you may be surprised at when we get into it. But before we get into it, the first thing I want to do is my co-host here, Louis Boyd III, him and his wife is celebrating 23 years of marriage. I want to say congratulations to you, man.
Thank you.
I am so proud of you, man. You've been married 20. Man, Sheena put up with you for 23 years.
Yes.
Lord have mercy, Sheena, girl. Hey, man, happy anniversary.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Also, too, man, my sister is here from Los Angeles, California. Kimberly Mosley, she's here, and her birthday is today also. Okay. I want to wish her a happy birthday, and also, too, my sister-in-law, Ebony Mosley. I know they are watching. Happy birthday to her, and also recording artist, Detroit recording artist, Jayla Treasure. Her birthday is today, too. Okay. So we want to just wish them a happy birthday. But listen, everybody.
Back into that, man. We're going to get back into
But yeah. Well, we got to get some more time, man. That takes time. Because, you got 30, 40 people want to say happy birthday, man. That's too much of my show. Listen. I want you all to like and share. If you are on Facebook, I need you to like and share. If you are on X or YouTube, I need you to like and share and let somebody know that Sunday Throwbacks is on, and we're going to have a good time, y'all. We have a phenomenal young lady. She is a recording artist. I mean, she can sing. I may have her do a little something before we get out of here. But listen, we're going to get to some music, and the first song that we're going to play, this gentleman, my station owner told me that this guy is a faithful listener to WVTC, the two-time stellar winning station, WVTC. He is a faithful listener. But guess what? He is a recording artist, man. I mean, this guy can sing.
Okay.
So I want to open up the show with this song. It says, Lord, you are my rock. This is Minister Paul Parker. I need you all to enjoy, because this guy is phenomenal. He's going to blow your mind. And when we come back, y'all, my guest, Wednesday, Rodgers, is going to be gracing the table here at Sunday Throwback.
And we will sing the songs of his fame.
WVTC Radio.
Praise the Lord, everybody. We bless him today. God is our rock. I will say of the Lord, you are my rock. You are my God. You are my King. I will say of the Lord, you are my rock. You are my God. You are my shield. I will drink from the fountain that shall never run dry. You are my God, oh, and my King. Holy is thy name in all the earth. You are my God. You are my King.
I will say of the Lord, you are my rock. You are my God.
You are my King.
You are my King.
I will say
of the Lord, you are my rock.
you are my rock.
My rock, my sword and shield.
And I will drink
That will never run dry. You are my rock. You are my rock. Holy is your name in all the earth.
In all the earth.
You are my rock.
You are my rock.
You are my rock.
And I will praise.
Praise you.
And I will praise.
Praise you.
From the rising of the sun to the going down of the same. And I will praise.
Praise you.
And I will praise.
Praise you. Lord, you are my rock forevermore.
Glory to your name, Jesus. Nobody like you. I will say unto the Lord that you are my rock. You are my high tower, my fortress. And it is I will say of the Lord, you are my rock. You are my God, my sword and shield. And I will
Drink from the fountain that will never run dry. You are my rock. You are my rock.
holy is thy name.
Holy is your name in all the earth. You are my rock. You are my rock.
And I will praise.
Praise you.
And I will praise.
Praise you.
From the rising of the sun to the going down of the same. And I will praise.
Praise you.
And I will praise.
Praise you. Lord, you are my rock.
And I will praise.
Praise you.
And I will praise.
Praise you.
You've done so much for me. I cannot tell it all. I will praise.
Praise you.
And I will praise.
Praise you. Lord, you are my rock forevermore.
Clap your hands. Give him the praise. Give him the glory. Give him the honor. Come on and clap your hands. Jesus is worthy. Give him the glory. Give him the glory. Jesus is worthy. He's worthy. Whether you're on Monday, whether you're on Tuesday, whether you're on Wednesday, whether you're on Thursday, Friday and Saturday, Jesus is worthy, worthy, worthy. He's mighty. He's mighty. Mighty in battle. Jesus is mighty, mighty, mighty. Ooh, nothing too hard, my God, to do. He's mighty, mighty, mighty. Jesus is Savior.
Yes.
Yes.
That was Minister Paul Parker. Yeah.
Oh man, yeah.
Yes. Yes, he hit that, didn't he?
Oh, he hit
Everybody,
it.
this
He
is
hit it.
Sunday Throwback. my co-host.
Yes.
Celebrating 23 years with his wife.
Yes.
Sheena.
Yes.
I know she listening.
Oh, yeah.
Sheena. Happy anniversary to y'all.
Yes.
Everybody, this is Sunday Throwback, and we are here. We're happy. We're just giddy. But listen, I want to bring my guest on.
We're brothers.
Yeah, no, don't you do that. Listen, I want to bring my guest on. She is ready. As a matter of fact, y'all, I had to pull her out of a church service, and I just apologize. But she's out of LA. I was telling her 5 o'clock Eastern time, and she's 2 o'clock, and I just messed it up. But she's here, and we're going to bring her on now. Wednesday.
Hello.
Hey.
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm well.
We good though. We good. I told you we good. So let's get right to it, y'all. This is Wednesday Rodgers. She is the daughter of the late, great, phenomenal pioneer, trailblazer, and I'm gonna say this. With grace all on it. Underappreciated.
Look here. That's it.
Underappreciated because this man gave so much to the industry that people don't even realize. So I want to jump right into it. Wednesday, how are you?
I'm good. I'm blessed.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes, it is so good to have you grace the table here at Sunday Throwback.
Thank you for having me.
Yes. I want to tell a little less than 30-second story, if I may. I met this young lady. I was in LA. Doobie Powell was doing during the pandemic, he was putting together a video along with producer James Brown. We was going to do this big video encouraging the people that everything is all right in spite of what we're dealing with. And we all flew into LA, and we were in the studio, and we was working on some music. And during a break time, the singers, we were in the studio just singing and started worshiping. Now, I didn't know who this woman was.
Right.
I didn't know who she was. All I knew was Kevin Powell and Doobie Powell, and then all of the other musicians and some other singers. And we started worshiping, man. And this woman opened up her mouth.
Oh, boy.
I had to ask, I said, Doobie, who was that? He said, man, that is Wednesday Rodgers. That's DJ Rodgers' daughter. I said, you stop it.
Right.
And that's how I met her, man. And she is a phenomenal singer in her own right. But listen, I want to jump right into it. Talk about your childhood coming up, watching this man watching dad do what he do. Just talk
oh my
a little bit about
goodness.
that.
Well, at first, I have to say that with my dad, it could be morning, noon, or night. You never knew who was going to be in the house. It could be a Clarkson's, it could be a Winans, it could be Jennifer Holliday, it could be anybody. And that was a great perk. I got to meet so many wonderful people as far as artistry is concerned. And then also a fun fact is that many of the songs my father has written, myself and my brother were the first people to do the work on them. He would call us out next to the piano and tell us to sing this note and sing this note. And we got the opportunity to do that with him, and I think it was amazing. From the preaching to the singing, I would listen to my father tune up, and warm himself up. That's how I learned how to warm up, and still to this day, I do the same things that my father did. He was iconic, and
yes, he was.
There's just so many things and so many levels, layers like an onion to get to my father. But he was very profound. He was very prolific. His writing ability was there.
Amazing.
To me, nobody can top it. From his sermons to his songs. And these songs that he has from back in the day, they are just as prevalent in today's time.
Yes.
So I think it was just an awesome thing growing up with my dad. his music. I appreciate it more now as an adult because I can understand things more as an adult. But as a child, it was just always a ride. It was a roller coaster. We never knew what was going to happen. He would pick us up from school, drop us off, and pick us up. You never knew who was going to be in the back. I'll never forget the very first time I ever met Melba Moore.
Wow.
Wow.
He had taken me to school that day, and when he picked me up in his big red truck, Melba Moore was sitting in the passenger seat, and I was just like,
Wow.
wow.
Melba.
I woke up one morning, and Jennifer Holliday's dog, Coke, was running through the house. I mean, there's just stories after stories
Now,
about,
Lindsay, how old were you back then? When
I
you
want
were
to
singing
say
all of this?
at that time, this was all through like elementary. Elementary with the Clark sisters, the Winans, Jennifer Holliday, people like that. This was like in the time where I'm 47 now, mighty God. But this is the time when I was like in elementary school. So
Yeah.
I hadn't made it to junior high or anything yet. I was still a little kid.
Yeah.
So I was really shy. You know, as
Yeah.
much as I sing and open my mouth now, you know,
Yeah.
loud, I was
Absolutely.
very shy back then.
Yeah, I can kind of relate to the songs that you all got first before the world got it. One of the greatest songs that my brother Thomas Whitfield ever wrote was "I'm Encouraged."
Yeah.
But I'm Encouraged was done at my first concert at Prayer Tabernacle on Grand River and McGraw. You remember, Sandy? I'm Encouraged. That was the first time that he wrote it, but he tested the waters at my concert, and then he did it with the Thomas Whitfield Company in the live recording, and the song just explosive.
Wow.
But I was like, Coach Carter, you remember when Coach Carter was sticking out his foot and said, I tied that?
Right.
I did that song first. so I definitely can relate to that. But listen, I want to get into this video. This song that your dad did. Two people, global artists, two global artists performed this song. Natalie Cole.
Yes.
Did it in 1999.
Okay.
And also the album, actually, this album was entitled by Jennifer Holliday. This song was her album title, Say You Love Me.
Oh, man.
Yes.
Say You Love Me. But
He wrote that for my mother.
composer was DJ Rodgers. Now, I want to let the world know. I want to let my listening audience know, because I know y'all have heard Jennifer Holliday sing it, and y'all have heard Natalie Cole sing it, and Lord knows who else is out there singing it. But this song was written and composed by the DJ Rodgers, and because it was done by him, I want to show this clip. I want y'all to check out this clip, and when we come back, we're going to have our guest, Wednesday Rodgers, gracing the table. We'll be right back, y'all. Enjoy this.
For all the ladies. Say you love me. Have I got a witness? Say I'm the one your eyes see. Can I take my time and sing it? Tell me you need me. Deep down inside, like I need you. You see, I need you. See me through. I want to hear you say, darling, 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 I love you. Any ladies know what I'm talking about? Through the rain and through the cold, together we will never grow. get a little rough. And I must admit, living with DJ can be tough. But I need you in the morning to see me through. My body gets chills when you say, baby, 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 I love you. Take you by the hand, and somewhere in God's country we'll settle on a piece of land. I need you to see me through, and just shake when you say, can I hear you singing, ladies? Will you? Sound like angels. Oh, shit.
Listen, when you go home today and it's your 23rd anniversary, I want you to tell Sheena, say you love me. Listen, this is Sunday Throwback.
That's a throwback for
Yes,
real.
sir.
That's a
Yes,
throwback
sir.
for real. That song right there, man. Oh my goodness. I was telling Larry my favorite line when he says somewhere in God's country.
Settle on a piece of
Settle on
land.
a piece of land. Man, I said,
Listen, y'all. Listen. Listen, my brother Thomas Whitfield, and the music is coming up. The music is coming up, so maybe I may be jumping ahead of myself. But I'm gonna tell y'all something. Hope Songs, Volume 1. Okay,
Hope
it's coming. But that was the album that my brother used to listen to. Now, if y'all listen to that intro to that song, okay, I want to say Your Tears.
Yeah.
That was written by Bishop Paul Morton. That intro was inspired
Yes,
by
sir.
DJ Rodgers. Now quit playing. Quit playing.
Them synthesizers that was on
Yes.
that, man.
Yes.
You hear that, you know what's coming.
Yes. Listen, Wednesday, this is your show. I'm sitting up here talking. I'm so excited. I don't know what to do.
I'm loving it. I'm loving it.
I have been looking forward to this moment to just celebrate him. He made his transition August 22nd.
Yeah.
Which was
2020.
Yes,
2020.
of 2020.
Right.
So I know it's been very difficult for you. So I want to ask you, even though it's been 3 years, how have you been navigating through this? Because I know people still come up to you and they say things and they want you to do tributes and various events. And how do you navigate through that? And yet you're still hurting.
You know, what I have learned, even, you know, I work in the funeral business, you know, I work with mortuaries and everything. I sing for thousands of funerals. Grief is something that's unending. It's kind of like a terminal illness, you know, it doesn't have a end date. But, you know, I'm almost speechless when you talk about it because I still cry. I hear Daddy's music sometime. When that song started playing, my eyes watered. But I know that with time you learn how to cope with it. You learn how to cope.
Yeah.
And if you believe in God, He's your joy and He's your strength.
Yeah.
Also, I also believe that if you did right by your parents and were able to have communication with them, that also helps.
Yeah.
And with time, that's the best thing I could say is time. Although it could be 20 years and I could cry like it was yesterday. But God will be your strength.
Yes, He will.
And
a very present help.
Yes,
Yeah.
in the time. Hallelujah. I firmly believe that. And I just try to stay positive. I really try to stay positive, and I think about what would my dad want, because he left us a mighty legacy. He left us a big legacy.
Yes.
He left us big shoes to fill.
Yeah.
So I don't have a lot of time to just cry. You know, and on any subject in any area in life, you know, I tell my children all the time, you know, once you cry about it, you go in there and wash your face and wipe your tears, and you get up and do what you need to do.
Get yourself together. Yeah.
Yes. And I want my father to be proud. I can't make him proud if I'm still in a puddle.
Yeah.
And I'm stagnant.
Yeah.
You know. So I just try to think on positive things. It gets rough sometimes. You know, a lot of people think they knew my father, and they didn't.
Right. Right.
A lot of people I've had, you know, it's really weird because I can honestly tell you, I've had every kind of conversation since my father has passed, down to you're not his kid and we never knew and we don't see your name. Well, I got a whole lot of names.
Right.
You know, but it's just a coping mechanism. You have to cope, and you have to trust in the Lord.
Yeah.
With all your heart.
That's right.
So it's never easy. I'm not gonna lie to the people and say that grief is easy, because it's not. But you can get through.
Yeah.
You can get
Well,
through.
you have definitely been coping. I've been checking you out on YouTube. I believe you all did a tribute to your dad at a church.
My grandfather's church.
Yeah, and you've been really doing your thing. This single that you have out, which we're going to be playing a little later in the program, "Love Brought Me Back."
Yes,
that was a DJ Rodgers' favorite, but she did a remake of it, and it hits hard too. It hits hard, but we're going to be playing later on in the program. You have a guest for our question. You have a question for our guest.
Well, I know, you know, as a family, you all are coping. Your brother, DJ Rodgers Jr. First of all, is he still recording?
Yes, he's recording and he's acting right now.
Right. I just thought I was going to ask you about that too. Is he still acting and everything?
Yes, he is. He is still acting. He's on the show Carl Weber's The Family Business on BET.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is great.
Can you ask him to put Lonely Girl out on iTunes for us, please? I love that song.
Let me tell you, my friend, that is my favorite song, hands down. Hands down. I know it word for word, every note. And I'm going to tell him you said that.
Yes, please. We need that on iTunes, like ASAP.
Absolutely.
I'm going to tell him.
What has been, and I know your dad has said a lot to you over the years, but what has been something that really stuck with you to the point to where you just, it's something that goes with you every day. It's something that he said.
You know, there are a couple of things, and it's so crazy because I literally just said this in my morning service.
Mm-hmm.
Daddy had a couple of sayings, and they were, everybody walking by your side ain't on your side.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a whole lot of people with one body but two faces.
Mm.
And then my favorite at the end of the day was, after all I've been through, I still have joy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Though I keep those sayings.
Universal.
Yes. Definitely
Yeah.
universal. Yeah.
I keep those sayings and I hear them in my head a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Besides him saying, "Hey, Pufferina."
Oh, is that what he called you?
Yeah.
My nickname is Puff, yeah, but he would
Okay.
say, "Hey, Pufferina."
Oh, wow. Wow.
If
One
I
of
could
my
just hear him
favorite,
say that one more time.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
One of my favorite songs, and it's not on the list to play, but one of my favorite songs that he do, it's just it's a chant. It's called "Coming Back."
Oh,
And
yes.
at the very end, he preaches.
Right. I think I've heard that
He
one.
preaches. It is just absolutely crazy. But listen, those of you that are just tuning in, I'm talking to Wednesday Rodgers. She is the daughter of the late, great DJ Rodgers, and we're talking to her about her dad's life and his legacy and the influence that he had on the face of music that still exists today. I'm going to tell you, Detroit loves DJ Rodgers. When I made the announcement here, one of the biggest musicians in today's industry from Detroit, Pastor Rudolph Stanfield, was like, "Oh, yes, yes." I mean, he was just so excited.
Awesome.
And many other musicians that has heard but just really don't know, because DJ goes back to his popularity goes back to the early 70s. I mean, I believe his first project was in 1973, right? Yeah. So I'm doing a little research Wednesday. I got you. I'm doing a little
Doing
research.
some homework. All right.
Listen, I want to play this clip. A question was asked at a BET event. Okay. And I can't remember the year. I was looking for the year, but I can't remember it. But a question was asked to him: has gospel music gone too far? And he gave his answer. And when y'all see how he answered this, it's going to blow you away. Now, after this, we're going to play my all-time favorite song from your dad. My all-time. I don't know if it's yours, but it's my all-time favorite song. So it's going to be back to back. So y'all sit back and relax and watch this from the legendary DJ Rodgers. This is Sunday Throwback, everybody.
You, Brother DJ, to know how much we've appreciated you over the years. And we've been in this discussion for the last several segments. Has gospel music gone too far? Minister DJ, if you would just share with us what your feelings are relative to this kind of question or statement.
Well, I don't think that gospel music has gone far enough. The Bible told us to go into all the world, and we made a mistake and went into all the churches.
All right, DJ, I like that.
Have I got some help here?
All right, Dre.
And because we're living in a world where we have friends that have one body but two faces, and then because we're living in a world where we're going to find out that everybody walking by your side ain't on your side, I wish I just had one somebody here. And because we're living in that kind of world, we have to stop fishing with a pole and get a net. The church is a hospital, and sick folk ought to show up at hospitals. And sick folk need different medicines. I wish I had help in this place. Some of them need antibiotics. Have I got a witness here? And there ought to be 2 or 3 of you out here now that remember when you used to be sick. And if you remember when you used to be sick, reach over and tell somebody, after all I've been through. Now, you can't get excited about that if you haven't been through nothing. But if you can just think of one thing that you went through, and you know the devil wanted you and you got away, touch somebody, tell them, after all I've been through. And look at some.
Find my way, but as promised, he led me to a brighter day. He made it all right, all right, oh, all right, all right. He makes it all right, all right. Jesus can make it all right. He makes it all. Somebody help me say all right. All right. All right. All right. He makes it all. All right. He makes it 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 all right. All right. Makes it all right. You make it all.
Have you ever thought about doing business online? Are you passionate about e-commerce? Well, you should give Willie and Dottie Hamilton a call. With their expertise, they'll help you launch your own free website use your social media skills, and follow a proven success system. For more information or to book a Zoom presentation, contact the Hamiltons by email. That's hamiltonwillie@sbcglobal.net or by phone at 313-312-8905. Again, that's 313-312-8905. Once you've experienced the Hamilton's professionalism, you'll be sold out.
Lord, have mercy, have mercy, have mercy, have mercy, have mercy.
Look here.
Man, now Wednesday, that's mine.
I love it.
Okay, that
it.
there is mine because the influence that he had on a lot of gospel recording artists, just in listening to his vocal style, I hear, besides my brother Thomas Whitfield, I hear Reverend James Moore.
Oh yeah,
here, you know, and there are some other people, arrangements. I mean, the stuff. Now, there was a question posed. Brother Michael Peters, he said, I may be wrong, but is he the one that wrote "Sign Me Up for the Christian Jubilee"?
Now I don't know about that one. That might be a little bit before my time. But
Well,
if you
I'ma
put
definitely
a
find
tag in it, I'll
Yeah.
put a pin in it. I'll come back with an answer for you. And
Definitely
I'll
find out. Yeah. But that sounds like something that he would have done because of his writings. Is just absolutely crazy. But it was just he was such a phenomenal writer.
It's profound.
Let me ask you this. And I want to ask you this question, but I want to be sensitive in doing it. Why do you think, or what is your opinion, that your dad was the great man that he was musically and everything else?
Absolutely.
A lot of the music that you hear, I have to say it like this first before I ask this question. A lot of the music and arrangements that you hear, you got to put him there.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
You got to put him there. You have to put him in that number. You can't leave him out. So my question to you is, why do you think that a man of such that gift was just underappreciated like that?
You know, I have thought about that for a long time. But the thing that helped me through that was the fact that humbly and with all respect, I want to say that almost every entertainment arena I come in or I come across, they know who my father was. They know. And I believe that sometimes people are afraid of greatness. I don't want to say they're intimidated or, you know, things like that. I'm not saying he was the only one. And then, you know, again, I think that sometimes his greatness was supposed to be seen at that time. We needed it. His children needed it. We needed to build off of it. We needed to learn certain lessons. So he wasn't able to see certain things that he wanted to see, but his children will. It helped us. I don't know. I'm trying my best to explain it in a great way, but it wasn't wasted. It wasn't in vain.
Right.
The time that is relevant to me is now. You know, I learned so many things when my father left. I learned and I gained so many things that I would not have gained or learned until he left. I hate to say it that way, but a lot of the lessons were learned after. I understood after. You know, it's just like when you pray for the Lord to heal your loved one. He healed them, but sometimes he didn't heal them until the after,
Yeah,
until the other side.
that's right. That's
You know
right.
what I'm saying?
Yes.
So
The
I
healing
kind of
took place
think
on the other side.
it's kind of like one of
Yeah.
those things. A lot of those things that were prevalent or whatever. Yes, he was before his time in a way. He was underrated and all of that. But the best part of the lessons and all that we're getting now.
Yes.
You know, and so I'm sad because he won't see that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just going to continue. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
I'm going to continue to try to get it out there. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that lesson was for everybody. That was for his kids.
Mm-hmm.
That was for some of the artists and different people that he mentored, because my father was a big mentor. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
I got a lot of god brothers and god sisters
Right.
all over in
Yes.
many states.
Yes.
But I think I don't want to say that I know the whole reason of why he was so underrated. But if I had to come up with an answer, I would say that I think it was more prevalent for the now,
Mm-hmm.
here and now, than where he was. And it's doing so much.
Yeah.
It's providing so much for us now.
Yeah. And I would have to agree, because in a sense, concerning Thomas Whitfield, you know, a lot of the music that he did was before his time, but it is relevant now. And it's timeless. And the music that your dad did is timeless. But even bigger than that, your dad did music on both levels. He did it on different genres, because when you look him up, just in a general sense, when you look up his style of music, they put in their funk.
It's everywhere.
They put in their funk and jazz and R&B and gospel.
Rap.
But he was just a writer, and whatever came out of him, and whatever basket they put it in, then that's what basket they put it in. But as you can see, even when he was singing "Say You Love Me" there, and that general audience,
right?
You know what I'm saying? Church still came out of him.
Right. Exactly.
Have I got a witness?
Well, on the church side, he said, "Say you love him."
Right. So, hey, everybody, we are talking about the late legendary DJ Rodgers, his daughter, Wednesday Rodgers, who is a recording artist herself. Now, I want you to tell the people, what are you doing? Because I do want to play your song before we get out of here. You did a remake of your dad's song, Love Brought Me Back. And I forgot what album that came from.
That was the title of the album.
Yeah. Yes.
That was the title of the album, Love Brought Me Back.
Yes. That's the album where he's sitting up like this.
Yeah. With the red.
Don't come for my daddy.
With the red background.
Don't you come for my daddy, Larry.
I ain't coming from him.
Don't you come for him.
See, I'm just remembering the album. He Love Brought Me Back. You know, but listen, talk about what you're doing. Talk about talk about what's coming, and then we're going to play your song and give you some final words.
Thank you. First, I just want to say I was the one that was kind of like the late bloomer. I stayed up under my grandfather at House of Refuge Church of God in Christ a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm kind of like in the beginning stages of everything. But I dropped a single, Love Brought Me Back, a remake of my dad's song. And coming from this year, the end of this year into the beginning of next year, I will be dropping a few more songs. I'm also working on a book, and it's going to be speaking on my life and some things that I've been through, and a life with my dad.
Yeah.
I'm moving in the areas of mentoring and ministering, working with children, and God is kind of just opening the flower now.
Yeah.
You know? And I'm still at a point where I'm saying, Lord, if you send me, I'll go.
Yeah.
and where you lead, I will follow. So besides the book and the music, I'm having fun right now with deciding on what next to do. Some of it will be more remakes of my father's, and then there will be some originals coming from me. Y'all cross your fingers. I am really, really trying to coax my brother into doing something with me. So y'all cross your fingers and
Please.
pray.
Please,
Yeah.
please.
We
One more question, though.
want to represent for Daddy.
One more question though. What was the reaction when y'all heard Hezekiah Walker sample "All Right Now" for one of his songs?
Well, first of all, I was shocked. And I'm not mad because that's my god brother. But everybody always believes that that's Hezekiah's song, and it's not.
Right.
I advise people to go to YouTube everywhere. You can look it up and hear the original version.
Yes.
He also does Clean Inside. And at my concert, I did the whole song. I did the verse. There's a verse that nobody knows about.
Yep.
To Clean Inside. But I'm never upset by it. Hezekiah has had a wonderful relationship with my dad.
Yes.
And I think it's a great thing. When I was younger, I used to have an attitude of, oh my God, that's my dad's song.
Right.
No, how dare you? You can't sing that. Okay, but since then I have matured.
Right.
And actually, I'm wholeheartedly glad that other people are singing my father's music. You know what I'm saying? It's just a testament to how great he was and how his songs and music move people.
Yeah.
So I think it's wonderful.
Absolutely.
He just doesn't have he doesn't have the verses.
Right.
That other song. I'll be recording that. Don't worry.
Right. Okay. But I mean, it is very honorable that people honor your dad like that, but they need to honor your dad.
Yeah, mighty God.
Hello.
I'm glad you said it. Oh,
how you
Holy
doing?
Ghost.
Yeah. Oh, I'm going to say it on
move.
Sunday Throwback. And
I
if
felt
somebody
him
want to
move.
DM me about it, you can, because I know about this. Hey.
Scripture says
that part right there.
All things.
That's right. But listen, let's get to this song, this remake, Love Brought Me Back. And when we come back, we're going to give you some final thoughts and we're going to get out of here. This has been an honorable moment that we were able to, right here on WVTC, honor such a great man by the name of the late, great DJ Rodgers. Here is Love Brought Me Back, everybody, by Wednesday Rodgers. We'll be right back, everybody.
brought me back. I changed my style and I lost my was down for a while, but good love from above I stood tall. The sweet all I came to tell you love brought me back. Oh, love, 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 love.
Yes. Ah. Yes.
I love the ending.
Listen,
Daddy.
I want you all to go to wherever you shop your digital outlets and get that single "Love Brought Me Back." There is people on the chat, and Erica Lindsay said that's fire. She got fire coming all out of her chat and everything. Everybody loved that. Listen, you all go and get that. Support her. Okay, check out them videos I did, y'all, of DJ Rodgers. Man, that is just some phenomenal stuff.
Yeah.
Quick question before we allow you to have some final thoughts. In reference to your upcoming project, is this going to be a, you said it's going to be some of your dad's stuff and then you're going to have some new stuff. Is this going to be like a universal project, or is it going to be more on the gospel side, or how are you going to do it?
I never wanted to be put in a box, and I'm going to be exactly like my father.
Right.
So you don't know. It could be gospel. It could be a little R&B.
Yes. Well, definitely.
I'm going to touch on a little bit of everything.
Definitely let me know.
Yes.
Definitely stay in touch with me because I want to support what you're doing in reference to what God has given you to do. Yes.
I have another song I'm getting ready to drop actually soon. It's another remake of Daddy's, one of my favorites by his. So I'll send you the information and everything when I'm releasing that one too.
Great. And once again, please give a shout out to your brother.
Yes.
And ask him about that question that Lewis had about putting that on iTunes.
I will.
Yes.
I will.
Yes.
And now let me just say this. I can't talk about the other without talking about the first. We have a sister.
Okay.
We have an older sister. My sister Wendy. She was born first. So just in case people didn't know, they know about DJ and Wednesday, but we do have an older sister named Wendy.
Is she in music too?
Wendy don't sing.
Okay. But Wendy's your sister and she supports.
She used to, babe. She doesn't really. She looks more like him than any of us.
Really?
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. Now, okay. Your dad, and I know we got to get out of here. Your dad has a picture where he has a cigarette hanging out his mouth.
And that's me. There's
That's
a picture
you
of
mimicking him? Okay.
I was 18 or 19 years old.
Wow. Looking just like him too. That's just crazy. I'll show you after the show.
Okay.
But listen, I want to give you some final thoughts so we can get out here. This has been a graceful, humbling moment to have you on to talk about a giant of a man who happens to be your dad. And we're just honored to have you on. I want to give you some final words before we get out of here.
Just briefly, I want to tell everyone that is here and listening, thank you. Thank you for loving my father. Thank you for listening to his music. I appreciate you listening to mine. Look forward to more things. We are going to continue the Rodgers legacy.
Yes.
And I definitely want to make my father proud.
Yes.
And just that I love you guys. I love you. And after all that you've been through,
that's it.
Remember, you still have joy.
Yes. Thank you so much. Detroit honors that man.
Yes.
A lot of people have been
Thank you, Detroit. I love you.
A lot more people are going to see this afterwards, and it's always going to be on YouTube.
I'm going to come out there, Larry. I'm going to come out there.
Yeah.
We can do a show. I'll come out there.
Absolutely. Let's make that happen. But God bless you. We're wishing you nothing but God's best in your endeavors. Everybody, this is Wednesday. Rodgers. Yes. Thank you for being with us this week.
Yes.
Next week, everybody, on Sunday Throwback, Keisha Grandy, gospel recording artist. She used to sing with Kirk Franklin and the Family. I believe she was in Medea play. And she is coming, and she has a new project that is coming out that is produced by Ernest J. Lee. I'm talking about Keisha Grandy. So you all look for her next week on Sunday Throwback. Again, Wednesday. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Larry. I love you.
And we honor the legacy and memory of your dad, and we'll do it until Jesus returns.
Thank you.
So God bless you, and thank you.
I love you, Detroit.
Love you too.
Love you too.
Love you too.
We'll see y'all next week, everybody.
And we will sing the songs of his fame. Forever testify of his grace.
Thank you for tuning in to Sunday Throwbacks with Larry Whitfield on WVTC Detroit. Listen, if you would like to become a partner or a guest on our show, please send us an email at lwhitfieldmusic@yahoo.com. That's lwhitfieldmusic@yahoo.com, or call 313-879-9752. That number again is 313-879-9752. We encourage you that God is always in the place, but what you have to do is get him in your space. When you do, your life will never be the same. Thank you for tuning in. See you next week.
The views and opinions expressed on the previous broadcast are those of the authors and do not necessarily reflect the official policy or position of WVTC Radio Detroit, its advertisers, or affiliates.
We are WVTC. What is Detroit Gospel Internet Radio? What it is? We're gospel music, preaching, teaching, encouraging. What it is? All up in the community. What it is? WVTC. In your neighborhood, it's what we do. What it is. Go to your Apple or Google Play Store and download the WVTC Gospel Radio app today. You can also say, Alexa,
play WVTC radio skills.
Would you like to play WVTC Radio Network?
Absolutely. Download it today.
You're listening to WVTC Gospel Radio Detroit, and we're flowing in the Spirit.